The Clockmaker's Secret. Peter loved the Clockmaker's shop, a place of ticking secrets and whirring gears. It was owned by Mr. Alaric Thorne, a man with hands that moved like a hummingbird's wings and eyes that held the wisdom of 1,000 years. Peter, a boy of 12 with a restless curiosity, spent his days peering through the dusty window, mesmerized by the intricate dance of time. One day, the door creaked open, and Mr. Thorne beckoned him inside. "Curiosity is a fine quality, young man," he said, his voice a low rumble like a distant chime. "But it is patience that makes a true clockmaker. Would you like to learn?" Peter's heart hammered like a metronome. He had found his purpose. Peter became Mr. Thorne's apprentice. He learned to clean gears with a whisper of a brush, to oil springs with a single drop, and to listen to the rhythm of each clock's heart. Mr. Thorne taught him that a clock was not just a machine. It was a living thing, a keeper of moments. "But there is one clock," Mr. Thorne would say, his voice dropping to a near-silent hum, "that keeps all the others in time." One evening, Mr. Thorne led Peter to a hidden room behind a false wall. There, bathed in a soft golden light, stood the heart of time. It was a magnificent clock, taller than a man, with countless gears and pendulums moving in a silent, hypnotic dance. The air around it hummed with a gentle energy. "This," Mr. Thorne whispered, "is the soul of Windermere." Mr. Thorne explained that the clock was the source of all time in their town. Its rhythm kept the seasons turning, the river flowing, and the people moving forward. But there was a threat, the keeper of stillness, a shadowy figure who sought to stop time, to bring everything to a halt. "If the heart of time ever stops," Mr. Thorne said, "Windermere will be frozen forever." A few weeks later, Mr. Thorne fell ill. He grew weak, and his movements became slow and labored. Peter noticed the changes in the town, too. The baker's bread took twice as long to rise, the town square clock chimed a full minute late, and the river seemed to flow with the sluggishness of molasses. The keeper of stillness was making his move. Peter knew what he had to do. He went to the hidden room, his heart pounding with a mixture of fear and determination. The heart of time was no longer glowing. Its gears were tangled, its pendulums still. A cold, gray mist seemed to cling to its surface, a sign of the keeper of stillness's touch. Peter worked through the night, his hands moving with the same practiced grace as Mr. Thorne's. He remembered every lesson, every whisper about the balance of a spring, the whisper of a gear. He untangled the gears, polished the pendulums, and tightened the screws, his breath a small cloud in the cold, still air. He found the final piece, a small, glowing crystal that Mr. Thorne had always kept hidden. He placed it in the center of the clock, and with a low, resonant chime, the heart of time began to beat again. The gray mist dissipated, and the golden light returned, brighter than ever. In the morning, the town square clock chimed on the dot. The baker's bread was perfectly risen, and the river flowed with a lively gurgle. Mr. Thorne, now fully recovered, smiled at Peter. "You are not just my apprentice anymore," he said, his voice strong and clear. "You are the new keeper of time." Peter looked at the town, at the vibrant life moving all around him, and he knew his purpose was just beginning.